Ryan Reynolds here for, I guess, my 100th Mint commercial. No, don't. No. I mean, honestly, when I started this, I thought I only have to do like 4 of these. I mean, it's unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. How are there still people paying 2 or 3 times that much? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be victim blaming here. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save. Whenever you're ready.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See details.
This episode is brought to you by Honda. When you test drive the all-new Prologue EV, there's a lot that can impress you about it. There's the class-leading passenger space, the clean, thoughtful design, and the intuitive technology. But out of everything, what you'll really love most is that it's a Honda. Visit honda.com/EV to see offers.
This is Optimal Health Daily. How long should your workout be to build muscle? Part 1 by Christian Finn of muscleevo.net. And I'm Dr. Neil. Hey there, welcome back to Optimal Health Daily, where I simply read to you from the best health and fitness blogs for free. This is kind of like an audiobook, but with articles instead, and articles from a bunch of different authors, and always with their permission, of course. Now on Fridays, I answer your questions. Remember, you can send in a question by going to oldpodcast.com/ask or email your question directly to health@oldpodcast.com. All right, now today's episode is a little longer than normal. So whenever that happens, I'll read the first half today and then finish up the rest for you tomorrow. So with that, let's hear part 1 as we optimize your life. How long should your workout be to build muscle? Part 1 by Christian Finn of muscleevo.net. How long should a workout last if you want to gain muscle? Is 30 minutes enough? Is 90 minutes too long? Let's find out. You want more muscle than you have at the moment, and you want to make sure you're doing everything possible to maximize the speed at which that muscle mass is gained. However, while you don't want to miss out on any gains, you don't want to spend longer in the gym than is strictly necessary. You may have also heard that spending too long in the gym can have an adverse effect on 2 hormones, testosterone and cortisol, which in turn will put the brakes on muscle growth. So what's the answer? How long should a workout last if you want to build muscle? On average, the ideal workout duration is going to be somewhere between 45 and 90 minutes. For most people, that's long enough to get the job done. With some programs, an effective workout might last around 30 minutes. With others, it might take you a couple of hours, especially if you're resting for long periods between each set. As long as your overall training program is set up properly, your workout duration isn't something you need to spend any time worrying about. Let it take as long as it takes to get the job done. That's the short answer. The long answer, as ever, starts with, it depends. How much time should you spend in the gym to build muscle? An effective workout can last 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 90 minutes, or even 2 hours. It all depends on a number of factors, including what your goals are, your training frequency, the type of training you're doing, and the amount of stimulation your muscles need to grow. Let's take a look at each in turn. What are your goals? I know you want to build muscle, but how much muscle exactly? Are you planning to slip on a pair of posing trunks and step on stage in a physique contest? Or do you just want to beef up certain muscle groups such as your chest, shoulders, and arms? Are you training for strength or hypertrophy? A bit of both? Your goals should dictate the type of training schedule you follow, and the length of your workouts will vary depending on what those goals are. How quickly do you want that muscle to be built? You might be in a hurry to gain as much muscle mass as your genetics allow. You're willing to do anything and everything to reach that goal in the shortest time possible. On the other hand, gaining muscle might be one of several goals you're pursuing at the moment. You don't have the time or energy to give it everything, and you're quite content with the slower rate of progress. You know it's going to take longer to build the muscle you want, and you're okay with that. And how often are you training? If your workout routine involves training twice per week, each training session is going to take longer than it would, say, on a 4, 5, or 6 day split, where you're hitting fewer muscle groups in each workout. With 6 workouts per week, you might be able to get each training session done in 30 minutes, but with a 2-day split, each workout might take 90 minutes to get through. In both cases, the total amount of training time is the same, 180 minutes. It's just being spread out differently across the week. What type of training are you doing? 2 people might do the exact same workout, but one uses paired sets. The other takes their time and rests for a couple of minutes between each set. The first person will get their workout done more quickly than the second, even though the muscle building stimulus generated by both workouts will be roughly the same. A strength training session that involves heavy weights, low repetitions, and long rest periods will often take longer than a workout involving lighter weights, higher repetitions, and shorter rest periods. A powerlifter, for example, will typically perform compound exercises like squats, bench presses, and deadlifts, and train with lower repetitions like 1 to 5 repetitions per set, and rest for 3 to 5 minutes between sets. A bodybuilder, on the other hand, using lighter weights and moderate repetitions, meaning 8 to 12 repetitions per set, and shorter interset rest periods, around 2 minutes, is probably going to be in and out of the gym in less time than the powerlifter. But that doesn't make one training session more or less effective than the other. They just serve different purposes. How much stimulation do your muscles need to grow? When you're just starting out, results are relatively easy to come by. Your muscles are highly responsive to any type of strength training and don't require as much work to make them grow. As a result, you can often get away with shorter workouts. But over time, as your body adapts and you acquire more training experience, gaining size and strength becomes progressively more difficult. If you want to avoid remaining stuck at the same size you are right now, chances are you'll need more work to keep the gains coming. People also respond differently to different workout routines. Person A may need more work than person B to generate the same amount of muscle growth. As a result, they'll need to spend longer in the gym. In short, there's no one-size-fits-all answer to the question of how long a workout should last. There are so many ingredients going into the mix, from the training split you're following to your individual goals and preferences to the amount of stimulation your muscles need to grow, that it's impossible to say a workout should last X number of minutes. To be continued. You just listened to part 1 of the post titled, How Long Should Your Workout Be to Build Muscle? By Christian Finn of muscleevo.net, and I'll be right back with my commentary. Taking charge of my health has been a priority for me, but navigating today's one-size-fits-all healthcare system can feel overwhelming. That's why I'm so excited about 23andMe Plus Total Health. It's not just a health membership. It's a way to get personalized insights that matter to me. For me, reaching the next level of health means understanding my genetic blueprint and what it says about my future risks. It's about being proactive, not reactive. With 23andMe Plus Total Health, I've begun leveraging advanced genetic screening and comprehensive blood tests. Getting started was a breeze. I received a sleek kit in the mail, which made diving into my health journey both easy and exciting. What intrigues me the most is the biological age analysis. It's fascinating to see how lifestyle changes can influence how old I really am inside. Plus, having access to clinicians with genetics expertise to guide me through a personalized health plan feels incredibly empowering. Advocate for your health today. Go to 23andme.com/OHD to receive 10% off. That's 10% off at 23andme.com/OHD.
My dad works in B2B marketing. He came by my school for career day and said he was a big ROAS man. Then he told everyone how much he loved calculating his return on ad spend. My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn, you'll be able to reach people who do. Get a $100 credit on your next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/results to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be, to be.
Dr. Neal here for my commentary. Now, I understand that this post ended a bit abruptly, and with today's author Christian saying that it's impossible to say that a workout should last a certain number of minutes. So it may seem like he's leaving us hanging, but that's why I'll be reading part 2 of his post tomorrow. But before we get there, here's something else we should consider. Just because we start with one workout goal, that doesn't mean that this goal is going to be the same forever. Maybe there are weeks where our priority is to lift heavier weights, so we focus on fewer repetitions and longer rest periods to allow ourselves to lift those heavier weights. Then, after those weeks have passed, we mix things up to faster, more intense workouts with lighter weights. In fact, this is what most fitness professionals would recommend. Change your training style every so often to force the body to adapt in different ways. Okay, I better stop before I start getting into some of the things Christian may end up talking about on tomorrow's show. So, that'll do it for today. Thank you so much for being a follower or subscriber to the show. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow where we'll finish up this post and where your optimal life awaits.